Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, out here in the lab. I'm doing what I do for you and comfort. I got a little noise from the traveling cars going by, but I can live with that. Let's do what we do. Right here, 25 Rules to Live by Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story for life. I give life lessons. That's what I do for you. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is a way of life, and right thinking is a way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily, which is the way of life, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is to get my right thinking to do just that, know thyself. Welcome to Right Thinking Thursday. Let's go. The question is yours to answer. Do you know thyself? Is it, which one of these persons are you when it comes to knowing thyself? A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. We teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. Stay tuned. I see you. Tune in. I appreciate you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. They don't like me, but that's cool. I'll avoid them. They'll avoid you too. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them spiritually with knowledge of self. That's also what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my out be true. Today, right thinkers, I got a good lesson. I want to ask the question. You know, I consider right thinking gumbo, spiritual gumbo, I call it. So after being served for a little while, right thinking, my spiritual gumbo, the question is, how do my spiritual gumbo taste? I ain't ego tripping. I'm just asking the question. Let's do this. You know what we do. Right thinking philosophy is spiritual base of many different spiritual concepts that I've learned over the years and mastered a few. That's why I do what I do to enlighten you. I don't give biblical lessons. No, I don't quote from the Bible. That's not the book that I learned from. It's not the book that I studied for over 30 years. Simple as that. So no, I don't give you Bible quotes. Why? Because I don't know none. Everybody tell me about them. That's fine. That's cool, but I don't know them. I go to church and I don't know none of the hymns. I just go along with the flow, hit the chorus, and do what I gotta do. But that's another area. If you're in the church, you should know that stuff. I talk to my pastor, just like I know my stuff. He said, "Brother, right? Say what you know what you know. I know what I know." So it's an equal playing field. It's equal respect, knowing that you have to put time in to get what you have, even if it's religion. I have a problem with that. I teach ancient Egyptian mystery system, aka Egyptian yoga. It's spiritual, it's a spirit and mythological truths that we live by, that if you follow them, you'll understand what they mean. I keep telling you about Maya. I live Maya. Why? She gave me reasons and purpose to do what I need to do for myself. And if you follow them, like the Ten Commandments, and you live by them, they work. Again, I, excuse me, oh, okay, I studied Hindu, Veda, Zen, Tao, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I done went through. And to this day, I say the same thing after all them years of studying, after putting all that time into each one of them particularly to find out what they do and why they do it. It comes down to one thing. And I say, if you only know one thing, wise man told me, says, you know nothing. But also, if you're good at the one thing you do know, you know everything. So it's a oxymoron there, but it's a paradox. Let's go. Next one is, when you got spiritual gumbo, you got to have a little bit of this. What's a little bit of this? I know about how to get to God through what? Studying, living right, and praising and worshiping Him 24/7. That's just my way. I know there's other ways, but this way, that's what I do. I tried all different concepts, and respectfully, guess what? I found the one again. They all work if you follow the rules. Anytime there's rules are for a reason. If it tells you to do this, there's a reason why they tell you. And when you take the service, don't yours ain't the question why. Yours is to do or die. So in life, a whole bunch of questioning what you're being taught ain't necessary. You use and try what is given to you and see how it worked for you. That's all. Again, if you follow the rules of your choice, religion, Islam, whatever it is, if you follow the rules, guess what? I found out they work. So anyone you implement, all you gotta do is follow. Right thinking only gonna work, and I was told it works when I use it. I'll leave that one there. All spiritual concepts, aka yoga disciplines, work. Why? If they're followed and implemented correctly. Simple as that. I know a little bit about a lot of stuff. That's my spiritual knowledge. That's my concept of spiritual gumbo. I got a little bit of everything in here. Trust me. And I hope it works out for you. That's the taste. The taste is the manifestation of what you're trying. Okay? So again, now I had a little bit of this. Now you got also have what? A little bit of that. What's that? I know a little bit about the Eastern religious concepts. The Vedas, the Tao, the Hindus, okay? They all practice pretty much studying and learning how to get to God. There's a whole bunch of belief. No, they got concepts and views that they can teach and implement. Their philosophical views is right on point. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Not like ours. All right. Eastern civilization, they do a whole lot of different things. I know that I know that I'm American, Native American, from the Cherokee, down from Virginia, and I'm around North Carolina, somewhere down that area. But I know I'm an East Coast Cherokee. Okay. Didn't follow my heritage when I was told to me. I told my grandmother, Granny, I'm going to Egypt. Go see my ancestors. She said, baby, we didn't come over here in the boat. We're from here. So, okay, I did my homework, study about the Trail of Tears. Man, that gets me a little fired up. But when I did my homework and my due diligence about the Cherokee, I got really upset with that man. Okay, yeah. Moving on, get back to the lesson. But yeah, you need to know your heritage, know your history, so have your understanding. If you think because you have religious knowledge that you know something, not that much. I know, watch this, the white man, here we go. And I know his history, from Greek to Roman Catholic, to the Celtics, to the Druids, and everything in between. I know his history also. I didn't just study mine, I studied all of them. So that way I know a little bit about all that stuff. And again, it goes back to it so I can put it in my mix. Okay? I got to God, watch this, without the use of the Bible. I told my pastor that because I want him to understand your way to get to God is fine. And guess what? I have my way, and I worked it, and it worked for me. So I know what I'm doing when it comes to this. I'm going to check this stuff out, and I'm doing that. But I also have my own. So all else fails, I'm still right thinking. Okay? Let's go. A little bit of that. What you got now? A lot. After that, you got a lot of what? Got a lot of this, and I got a lot of that. Why? I'm putting it all together so that make it work for you, so you can use it no matter which way you go. I got you covered. My diligent of studying, my diligent years of studying and learning a lot of things starting to pay off now. When I was walking around with the books, everybody would laugh at me, but now it's starting to pay off. Why? Because I have it in this vast variety of knowledge of different things. That's all. You think you're so smart. No, I'm just knowledgeable of things. That's it. I'm smart because of the right thing. Yeah. All right, here you go. Why? I spent a lot of my personal time studying to master my craft, the art of teaching. Philosophical concept that I come up with, right thinking, but it's from the ancient Egyptian I just make it up. Okay, understand that, please? So yeah, I do study, I have learned, and I put my time in. I know about a lot of things and ways to become what? Enlightened. I'm choosing to teach you yoga now. Why? Because the other way got a little out of hand. Okay, let me just switch the channel. That's all. Try something else. If something you do is not working, you don't keep doing it. I'm a perfect example of that. I changed the flow, and guess what? It worked just as good this way, but the other way wasn't working. So this way is working. So I appreciate that. I love it. Here you go. I'm serving spiritual gumbo concepts that second to none. Why? My right thinking philosophy encompasses everybody's good philosophical concepts and views. I incorporated all of them as good. I don't want the ones that don't work. Okay? That's what I did for you. Yeah, I call myself the spiritual chef. AKA right thinking philosophy is my gumbo. That's my meal that's set up and I serve. Hope you're enjoying it. If you're using it, that means you're eating it. I appreciate you. Let's go. Last one, I'm about to wrap this thing up. Again, I appreciate you. I bring them all together to form right thinking philosophy. I took a little bit of this, a little bit of that, some of that. I take some of that to you. Oh yeah, give me that too. I want that. I took it all, put it together, wrapped it up in a nice little bow. Hence, right thinking, spiritual gumbo. Let's go. I took some from the east. I took some from the west. I figured a few things out and tweaked a little bit, and I put it where it did the best, right thinking, so I can teach aspects that you might not be familiar with, but that's okay. That's why I teach it. I don't force right thinking philosophy on no one. I ain't about that, period. I don't want you forcing your views on me, so I'm not going to force mine on nobody. Free will means you have a choice. All I'm doing is delivering the message. All I'm doing is teach those who want to be taught. I'm not here debating, fighting, arguing about my way, the best way. I ain't got time for none of that. Watching my students grow spiritually, watching my students become their best selves, that's my reward. So it ain't in the pay. You ain't going there either. I don't do this for the pay, trust me. If you ever had gumbo, you know that it's a unique blend and a unique taste. Why? Because it encompasses a whole bunch of different flavors, and when you put them all together, it tastes so good. So I had the same concept with my spiritual concept. I took a little bit of everything, and I put it together. I'm checking it out myself. Oh, this is pretty good. Hope you're enjoying it. I am. All right, here you go. Last two. No matter what you like or what you don't like, right thinking philosophy have everything that you need. I don't supply your likes. I don't supply your wants. I'm going to give you what you need. Everything else is on you to do what you need to do for you. Last one. My spiritual gumbo, right thinking philosophy, is so good, I eat it myself every day. I'm still enjoying it. I hope you are too. I'll be back. Thank you. Appreciate it. You got some.